Alright, so as always, before I continue talking about what I'm going to talk about in this video, this is going to have some minor spoilers for tonight's Dragon Ball Super episode. So if you don't want to be spoiled, that's cool. Click off the video. There's tons of other videos for you to watch on the channel. But definitely come back tonight for my review of Super 112 after the episode airs later on this evening. We're going to talk about the leaked images that have come out for tonight's episode, which feature something that I find very interesting. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. I want to go ahead and highlight some of these leaked images. First of all, we have Goku here looking like he's getting better. In the spoilers that we got, again, minor spoiler warning, it was implied that Goku's going to be slowly healing. I don't know if it's because of Frieza, if it's because of the Genki Dama still inside of him kind of still healing his body, or he just needs time. But it looks like he's getting better now. Like, he looks more healthier now than he did in the last episode. So that's important. Here we have, of course, the shot from the end of the next episode preview. Frieza mush facing Cabba right here, which I'm guessing what's happening is Frieza's trying to motivate him, but he might not be. It could be something where he gets in the way and maybe Vegeta steps in and says, no, leave the kid alone. But you can tell it's Cabba because of the bang right here. At first, it's kind of hard to tell. It could be Vegeta, but no, it is Cabba. And I don't think that Frieza's going to fight Cabba. I don't think that's happening in this episode tonight. But I do think that Frieza may motivate him. And, of course, once he finds out that he's a Saiyan, I mean, who knows where that's going to go. Now, this is the one I want to talk about, okay? This picture right here. Why does Cabba look different? The bang is not there. He's smiling. He's powered up. I originally thought when I saw this image this morning that it was, just he's powering up and it's pretty decent looking art. That does not appear to be the case, folks. And I'm going to get into that here in a minute. Last picture is, of course, the Universe 6 Namekians attacking Gohan using that psionic blade hand move that Sauza from Dragon Ball Z Movie 5 did, and Vegito did a version of it. Of course, Goku Black repopularized it, and Piccolo's there too. So that fight between the Namekians and Gohan and Piccolo will continue. Now, back to this image. This looks very interesting, and when you go to Dragon Ball Super writer Toshio, who actually wrote this episode, he wrote tonight's episode, he is teasing right there that Cabba is indeed going to learn SS2, Super Saiyan 2. And I know that, again, people out there, and I somewhat agree, I am transformation fatigued. I think there's too many transformations right now. I think after this arc, I don't want to see any new ones for at least a little bit of time. And I don't want to see Goku get any more because I think this is it for him. But we've already also talked about how the Universe 6 Saiyans having potential and having, having the ability to get these forms faster does make sense because they're biologically different. But I also feel like part of me is just kind of giving it to him just to kind of give us cheap pops as the audience, for us as the viewer, just to kind of like say, oh, look, Caulifla might learn Super Saiyan 3. I'm not saying she will. I'm saying she might. Oh, look, Cabba just learned Super Saiyan 2. Like, they're growing very fast. Now, is this going to end up leading to them learning the God forms? I couldn't tell you that. I don't know. But I think that's a very interesting turn of events that Cabba's going to be going SS2. I personally am just kind of a little fatigued, like I said, of this happening, but if they give us a decent enough reason, then that's fine too. But what appears to be going on, because of the way Toshio writes these episodes, is that because of Vegeta and Cabba's sort of relationship, especially when you go back and you watch the Universe 6 fight between them, which just aired dubbed last week, Vegeta helped Cabba learn how to become a Super Saiyan. I mean, we all remember that. It could be that now something similar happens where he says, hey, why don't you try to learn what's further beyond, which would be, of course, SS2 and then, of course, the other transformations. And we know that Caulifla knows the Ultra Buff form, which is Super Saiyan Stage 3. That's the official name of it. Ultra Super Saiyan is the fan name. And, when she gets really buff like Trunks, that was a few weeks ago on Super. And she knows too. So Cabba's right behind her, it seems. Now, one thing I want to point out about Toshio's tweets is that I've had a lot of you guys in the community all over the place talk about, well, what happened with what Toshio said about Vegeta versus Hit? Like, I thought we were going to get that fight. Hit's eliminated. And that's right, folks. Hit is eliminated. Not the clone. There is no Shadow clone. Hit is out. And tonight will prove that. But anyways, Toshio tweeted about a possible Vegeta versus Hit fight, and because he's using Google Translate, and because he's not a native American speaker, or English speaker, excuse me, not American, English speaker, things can get lost in translation, right? I don't believe that Toshio was trying to imply that there was going to be a Vegeta versus Hit fight, but he definitely did imply that, the rematch. You got to also remember that these Dragon Ball Super writers and animators on Twitter, they are not allowed to reveal everything. You can't forget that. They're not allowed to give everything away. If they do, they can get in serious trouble and lose their jobs. I mean, it's just like if you go work on a movie set, you sign an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, and if you release that information, they can sue you. And these guys don't want to deal with Japanese companies coming after them. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes what they'll do is they'll go on Twitter and they'll toy around with us as the fans. If you're a fan of Marvel or Star Wars or Game of Thrones or anything, sometimes the creators will get on Twitter and they'll start messing with us, and that's what Toshio's probably doing, with the Vegeta Hit thing. So, with that being said, this could be a clear misdirection. Kaba may not get SS2, but it looks like he is based on the way the picture is. So let me know your thoughts in the comments about this. Are you okay with Kaba getting SS2? Do you think it's too soon for him? Do you think the Saiyans of Universe 6 are a little bit overpowered? At this point, I'm just kind of used to it, and there is an explanation. Like I said, they're biologically different, but I think it's a little fatiguing that these guys are unlocking all these powers in the tournament. But whatever, it doesn't bother me that much. I'm not going to rage out over it. It's just they should probably slow it down, in my opinion. If you disagree, that's cool too. Anyways, thank you again, and I will see you guys tonight right here on the channel for the Dragon Ball Super 112 review as we discuss what actually is going to happen, and it should be a lot of fun then. I will talk to you later.